Yo, what's up, everybody? I am Brian Lee Durfee, author of The Forgetting Moon and The Blackest Heart, both books published by Simon & Schuster's Saga Press. Today, we're going to be reviewing Persepolis Rising by James S.A. Corey, book number 7 in the Expanse series. So I got these all in hardcover. I've put them down here on the shelf for y'all to see. I've got them grouped into different groups here for a reason. We'll get to that. First of all, though, let's talk about James S.A. Corey is the pseudonym for two writers, Ty Frank, Daniel Abraham. They've collaborated to write this series. You know, if you watched my Stephen King Black House, my Stephen King / Peter Straub Black House review and the Talisman review of those two authors, you know I don't often go for collaborations. I don't know why. I just have a prejudice against them. You know, when two authors collaborate on something, I'm like, I don't want to be a part of it, don't want to read it. I don't particularly care for the Talisman or Black House by Peter Straub and Stephen King, but you know, but this is a collaboration. But this I do love. We always talk about the covers first, so let's get into that. The covers for every single one of these books was done by an artist named Daniel Dociu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Dociu. I don't know. It's Dociu. I don't know how that's pronounced. But he does a great job, and he's done a great job on all of the books, because all of the books have a similar look, have a similar design. They're very good. They look good together. And one of the things that I love about what Orbit Books has done with this series is they've put, book 1, book 7, and, book 2, book 3, book 4, book 5, book 6, book 7, book 8. They've got the numbering system on the spine of each book, so you know what book you're holding in your hand. It's like ingenious. It's like nobody's ever thought of this before. I've got 5,000 books in my library, folks. Most of them series that are, 5,000 books. Most of them are series of 10 or more books in the series. And this is the only series that actually numbers the books anywhere on the cover or spine. It's like ingenious. It's like nobody thought of it before now. Publishers, come on. I mean, at least Orbit Book for this series did it right. Okay, that rant is over. There are probably going to be a few more, though, in this video. So, one of the other things, so let's talk about the Expanse itself. We're going to talk about the Expanse universe as a whole before we talk about the specifics of this book. The first two books, book 1 and 2, Leviathan Wakes and Caliban's War, books 1 and 2, were about our own solar system. It's space opera set in our own solar system. Before, Stargate opens out amongst the planets the Stargate leads to other galaxies or other planets in the galaxy. That's all I'm going to say about that. So those first two books deal mostly with our main characters in our own solar system. Books 3 and 4, Abaddon's Gate and Kabola Burn, they are about kind of alien technologies that expand what humans can already do. Books 5 and 6, and Nemesis Game and Babylon's Ashes are about, they explore the effects of the technologies and what that Stargate has done to humanity, because now we've got crazy technology that's alien, that we don't understand, plus we've got this Stargate that allows us kind of like a wormhole that can jump us to other planets and other stars systems. And now we've got books 7, 8, and 9. 9 has not come out yet, folks. 7, so it's a 9-book series. Book 9 is coming out in about a month. That's why I'm rereading the series. Books 7, 8, and 9 are a trilogy that's kind of about all of the outer planets that are out there in the Stargate and what it means to us in our future. And also we still don't know who made first contact. We still don't know where the Stargate came from, why it's there. And also there's the photo molecule that is wreaking havoc. Anyway, let's get into this book now, Persepolis Rising. Okay, like I said, these books 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 are sort of a setup, a big long setup for the final trilogy. And all the characters are sort of semi-young. They're on the starship, the Risonante. I know. I've watched the show, even though I still don't know how to pronounce that. Riconante, the Riconante. Anyway, there is the starship Riconante and Captain Holden and his crew of great characters. This is why we love these books. The crew of great characters, which is Amos and Naomi and Alex and Bobby, and I know I'm forgetting one. Who am I forgetting? Holden. Oh, Holden the captain. Yeah, Holden, Amos, Naomi, Alex, Bobby. They're all young people, pretty much, in these first 6 books. Now in book 7, it jumps 30 years. So now they're like way older. They're still living on their starship Riconante, and they're still kind of in the same headspace as they were back then. I mean, all the relationships are still kind of the same. The problems in those relationships are still kind of the same. But they're all just 30 years older. Which probably put them in their 50s, which would be older than me. So, I'm just letting you know. These are old people now. And the spaceship itself is getting old. However, one of the reasons I think we jumped so far in time, well, it's only 30 years, but considering how the first 6 books took place over the span of like a couple of years, it is kind of a leap. But it is a part of this 3-book final trilogy in the series, which is going to kind of explain, and it's going to answer all our questions, I hope. Anyway, because we still don't know about some of these planets. We still don't know who the aliens were that sent the photomolecule. We don't know there's the mystery of the planet Laconia or Lasonia. I can't remember how that, but there's a lot of things going on. And there's the Stargate. Okay, the Stargate's been there the whole time for the 30 years. Well, people are starting to abuse the Stargate. They're starting, a lot of stuff. It's a Stargate. It's the launching pad, the one and only launching pad from our solar system to billions and billions of others. And so, of course, it's going to be corrupted. It's going to be bad things happen in it. And so there's the what's it called? The transportation president of the solar system. This is pretty much what they're called, what the person's called. Named Drummer. This person hires Holden and the crew of the Riconante, the starship Riconante. He hires them to sort of police this Stargate. That's kind of what this book is about. And, Holden and the crew, the aged crew of the Riconante, have to, lay down the law of the Stargate and the portal to other lands. That's kind of what this book is about, sort of a setup for book number 8. And then book number 9, which isn't out yet, will come out in November. And so it's just a great continuation. I don't know, I kind of get why, sorry I keep coughing, I've been talking. I've been shooting a lot of videos today, and so I was just talking anyway. I'll edit the coughs out, and I'll edit my excuse for the coughs out too. Let's just get it down. The Expanse series is one of my favorite science fiction series of all time. I love it. I love it. And each book is just as good as the next. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I think it's great. I think it's super dope. And I can't wait to reread book number 8 for the second time. And then read book number 9 for the very first time when it comes out in November. Super excited about it. So let's give Persepolis Rising a number, what did I say? 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Follow our characters. They're a little older now. Not too much wiser. Their story arc never changed in the 30 years that we didn't see them between book 6 and 7. They're still the same damn people. They're just older now.